Hey y'all, welcome back to Sunflowers and DIY. I'm so excited that you could join me here today on this video. So this is part of the napkin challenge. You will see, I will talk more about that in a moment. So for DIY number one, we're going to take this napkin and then I'm going to just do a fussy cut with some paint, a paintbrush and some water. And then I'm just going to trim up the edges to get the excess of this off. And then I will attach that or line it up to the plate. So this plate right here that you see in the corner that I'm about to use, this is a Woodpecker's Crafts plate. It is a natural wood. I painted it with the stain, the antiquing wax on the edge part, and then the center I use the plaster from Waverly. And I'm just, you don't see that in this video because I did end up using this for, or I was going to use it for another video, but ended up changing my mind. So now I'm just going to just continue to trim it up and just get this adhered to the surface here. So if you're coming from the playlist, welcome. My name is Sarah and I am so glad that you could be here and could join us on this super exciting, fun playlist. This is where we come together and we just get inspired by all the beautiful napkins out there, and we just take them and create beautiful home decor on a budget. Like this right here, this is one napkin and I make two different DIYs with one napkin. And when I say like one napkin, I don't mean just one design. This is one napkin. I could have gotten 4 designs. I still have 2 left, but I just didn't have time to continue to make more DIYs. So I just went ahead and just went with this part. So now I'm just going to continue to make sure that just lines up. I want to do the best I can to get it, looking, good on the charger here. So then I'm going to give it a nice quick coat of some Mod Podge here. And I also do that on the wood part, as you can see as well. And then I give it a coat in the center again as well. And then we're just going to put that right onto the surface there. So, and you can use Mod Podge. You can also use glue if you'd like as well, whichever you prefer. So again, this is the napkin challenge, and we just love napkins. We're crafting our stash, and it goes every fourth Thursday of the month, and it comes out at 5 p.m. Eastern time or 4 p.m. Central time. And we just come together and we just have a good old time crafting with the napkins that we find in our stash or that we've just found in general. We were exchanging them, but we just, with the busy schedule and the cost of shipping, we've just kind of, laid back on that for now, but hopefully we can start that again soon. It's just right now we just need to wait. So now I'm taking this twine from, I believe this one's from Walmart, and I'm going to take it all the way around the whole charger, and I do that 3 times, and I'm just building upwards just to help finish off the look of the to help make it look finished. I don't know, it just, we felt like it needed something there, and so I just gonna add this, and then I take it all the way around, and then at the end when I go to do it, and I made sure I kept this part going because I did not want it to be too fuzzy for me, and so I just made sure that I kept it up by doing this, singeing it off a little bit there. So then I get to the end there and I trim it I cut with the scissors at an angle, and that just helps make it flush a little bit better with your project, and it works better if you have sharper scissors too. So again, I did that 3 times going all the way around, and then every time just adding a little dab of hot glue every once in a while. And then I also just took the lighter at the end there and just went around it just to reinforce and make sure that all of the singes were definitely singed off and put away, and then just continuing all the way around and making sure that it was on there pretty good. So if you're coming from the playlist, welcome and thank you so much for joining. I do hope that you will go around and you'll watch all the ladies that are on this playlist. I truly appreciate each and every one of them in the Napkin Challenge playlist. It has been such a joy and excitement to be able to be a part of it, and just working with these ladies. They're so sweet and so kind to do so, and then we just have a good old time with napkins. They're so much fun to work with, and the more you work with them, the easier it seems to get. Um, and then you just gotta be careful, make sure that you're mindful of of what you're gonna do and how you're gonna work it and all that. You'll see in the next project that I do, I end up having to fix a mistake that I created, but it's okay. It was fixable and it looks fine. So there it is. I think it turned out really cute. So let me know in the comments below what you think. So this is an old canvas frame that I've been holding on to. I've already taken the canvas off and used that for something else. And so I just kept the scrap frame part. And now I'm taking a piece of scrapbooking paper, a really pretty green color, and I just trim up the where I marked the pencils at. I do the best I can of trimming it on both sides. And then I had a last minute idea and I added some cardboard to it. And I just do the same thing with that. So you'll see here in a little bit me adding the cardboard to this project as well, just to give it some more stability, more sturdiness to it. I was going to do it just without it, but I'm like, no, I don't like that. So there's the really pretty green. And then before I get to the cardboard thing, I do end up taking some antique wax again and going all around the frame. And I do inside and the outside or edge. The only thing I did not do was the back. And so now this is me taking the napkin, the same napkin design, and I'm trimming up again around the pumpkin area and all of the leaves. And this time I'm doing a more detailed trimming instead of just using the paintbrush. So like I said, either what method that you prefer works. There are some times where I prefer a straight cut, and there are some times where I prefer more of a rough looking edge. But on both of these designs, it would have worked either way in my opinion, but I like how they turned out. You let me know what you think of them. And I really love how this green paper looks with this napkin, this design. I don't know, it really makes it pop. And I just think it turned out really cute. So once I do that, you will see that I'm not using Mod Podge for this. I do end up using another method. So we'll see in just a minute. So there's me doing the cardboard, and this is just some scrap cardboard. I believe it came out of one of the calendar pieces or something. I don't remember exactly, but I just trim it down to size the best I can because I can't cut straight to save my life. And then this is a little thicker, so I didn't want to use my other paper trimmer that I had. So I just decided to go this route. I get it on there lined up, and then now I'm going to take this glue stick and I'm going to glue this paper, the scrapbooking green paper, to this cardboard, and that just made it extra sturdy and definitely more workable instead of you just having a small piece of paper to work. So now I'm just going to smooth it out, make sure there's no bubbles, no wrinkles, and then I just add the rest of the glue to the bottom part of the portion here, and then that's it. And I really enjoy using glue sticks. They especially on things like this, it doesn't take as long. It's not giving the bubbles, and it really does help in this case. So especially you'll see here in a minute what I do next with my beautiful pumpkin cutout that I trimmed out. So first I'm going to get this thing apart. There were 2 plies to this, including the design. That was 3. So 2 strips. So you definitely have to make sure you get all the plies off, because if you don't get the plies off, then you're just gluing down the ply, and then it's a lot harder. So now I'm taking this glue stick and I'm going to glue stick my design onto this. And then you just gently push it up. And then you're just going to, as you see, I start in the middle and then I just pull it outwards. And you just want to continue to do that. And I should have made it a little wider at the bottom there. You'll see me come in a couple of different times to continue to add the glue stick to it. And that's fine. It's the first time doing this, and it worked out. I really do like it. It's still holding up and working out fine. And so, yeah. So don't give up. Make sure you try all methods of using for napkins. You have the Mod Podge method, you have the plastic wrap method, you have the iron method, you have this method here if you choose to do this way. There's there's just so many different ways that you can do it. And then, so now I'm just going to continue to, I had glue on my fingers, so it just was it pulled up one of the petals on the sunflower. So this is just me trying to get it back down on the paper. So, but it's okay. I was able to get it off and get it back on. I should have went and washed my hands off of all that silly glue, but doesn't it look beautiful? I love how it pops on that. So here is some clear wax, and we talked about this before already. And what I should have done is I should have gotten closer to the flower, and you'll see why here in just a moment. But I'm just going to give this a really nice surfaced wax, just really nice, good coat of that, and get it all over. And then after that, I'm going to take this transfer, and I am going to put this down, and I just line it up and get it straight the best I can. But this is what I was talking about. You'll see it when I lift it up. But when I laid it down, I did not get any surface wax right there on the pumpkin area. And so when I pulled it up, it ripped some of it. And I was able to fix it, thankfully. But you just never know. So you just want to make sure you're being careful. And there's my little girl just trying to get into it too. So there, I'm just taking this white and just going over just the words. I love fall most of all. So the whole saying says, but I think I love fall most of all, but I just went ahead and said I love fall most of all with this cute little image here and made it into a sign. And then I just squeegee it on, squeegee it off, and then slowly lift it up. And I started from the top so you guys could see it, and then I realized what was happening. So I was like, oh, I better start from the bottom so that I can be able to stop it from continuing making it worse. So I was able to catch some of it, but you see it messed up a little bit of that M and this F. But thankfully it was fixable. I was able to fix that. So I was very thankful for that. So I just took this little squeegee thingy and just filled it all in. And it's not perfect, but I still think it turned out really cute and it looks really good, considering a couple of mistakes that I made with this one. But this is all my fault. This was because I did not add the surface wax properly in the areas that I should have. So, but anyway, so just going to fix that up right quick, and then I'll be able to glue my frame. I've done it before where I've put the frame down first, and it makes it a lot more difficult. So this time I got smart, and I was like, I'm going to do it first. So then we'll just glue it. So now I'm just going to line it up and make sure that I like it, and then I just flip it over and I add the hot glue to it. Now you can easily take hot glue and then staples later, which I probably will do some more staples later just to reinforce it. But as of right now, for a quick video thing, I just went ahead and did hot glue, and let me know what you all think. I don't know which one I like better. I know that I love the green and the sunflowers on this and those white letters, how they just pop, but you let me know which one is your favorite. So then I just carefully line it up, and that's all for this one. And same with the other one. It's finished. I did 2 quick DIYs for y'all just so you can get excited about some fall DIYs happening here. So here is this one, and then here is the charger, and then the other sign. So let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite, and don't forget to check out the playlist. And remember, be someone's sunshine.